what's up? It's me. It's Inke. There's no pregame message this time because I'm just playing. Jumping in kind of late in the day. What would be unusual if I had anything like a schedule or whatever has become a little more usual than it should be. If I had any discipline in my life, preferably from an external desirable source. Yeah, I just, I had dinner and I took care of some chores and I was like, what do I want to do with my evening? And I thought of a couple things that I'm kind of like working on as like personal projects, like I've had pretty much the same selection of songs on the micro SD card for my car stereo for like the last 10 months or so, somewhere around then, and I really needed to update that, so I've just been kind of like working on that, which is a whole involved process because I've got to have this like mirror of everything on my local hard drive in case something happens to the SD card, and then I need to go through the SD card and pick everything out that like I'm not actually including on the SD card anymore. So for the mirror backup, that goes in its own separate directory in this main folder. And so there's a lot of like scrolling through and comparing the actual SD card with my local library or my mirror or whatever you want to call it. It's like raining. There's some kind of a storm coming through my area, and the sky is red right now. I mean, it's not like bright red, but it's red. Not a fan. I don't love that, personally. I'm not crazy about it. That's fine. That's fine. And I briefly thought about watching some of my shows that I like to watch, and that's just feeling kind of stale. I don't know. I thought, well, last time we streamed, we did a Mega Man 2 difficult mode attempt, which went pretty great all the way up to the very end. So I've decided what I want to do is just get this password ready with all of the Robot Masters defeated. And I think we're doing 3 E-tanks. And just do Wily stages, and just do them either until we beat it, which I don't think is going to happen tonight, or until I can't do it anymore, because the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Kind of a situation. Right. Limitations and all. Going through my tabs in my my internet browser, because I know I have tab for this Mega Man 2 password generator, and it's been so long since I've looked at it, and I have a bunch of Evangelion stuff. I don't know if you knew that Evangelion is like a big deal to me. Neon Genesis Evangelion, if you haven't heard of it, it's pretty important Japanese animation. It's really different from your standard anime. Now, if you want to talk about anime at length, of course, there's a lot of different kinds of anime. There's quite a few noteworthy distinctions and all, but there's still more or less kind of, for the vast majority of anime, there's kind of a ceiling on just how, like, original and meaningful and substantial, genuinely grounded a lot of that stuff is. Like, a lot of it. And Evangelion just, like, used some kind of space-time folding technology and just slipped past that ceiling and is way off in the farthest reaches of the universe. It's way beyond. Way beyond. Well, after an 8-year hiatus, they released the final entry in the Revival series, the new theatrical edition. And we got that in pretty short order relative to how long it would take to get them, you know, compared to when they first broadcast, or not broadcast, or first exhibited in a Japanese theatrical setting, to when we actually would be able to see it in full quality here stateside. Turnaround this time was pretty decent. It was about 6 months. That's not bad. Not bad for Ava. And it was amazing. So I've just kind of been in Ava mindset a lot. A lot. So, you know. Alright, I need to probably adjust the volume. Right, where did my... I have a little cheat pad with my levels. NES. Well, that's really low. Oh, that's right, because I effed with it on the end stage. Didn't I? What if we go full volume? You gonna play some music? What's going on? Oh, oops. Sorry about that. What's going on? I need to hear some music. I don't know why I thought I needed to do that. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my volume and stuff here. Gotta get it just the right amount here. Maybe just a little bit less here. Yeah, and if, you know, if it sucks, let me know, basically. That's how we do things around here. If it sucks, let me know. Yeah, so... Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Nice. Alright, we're just gonna do some Wily stages. We're gonna do it till it hurts. This is our self-flagellation. Alright, I've forgotten everything, by the way. I don't remember how I do any of this. That's fine though. That's fine. We're gonna do just fine. I've been listening to a lot of Bill Wurtz today and yesterday. I don't know if you know who that is. If you know how awesome Bill Wurtz is. But like, I didn't want that one. Oops. There we go. Oh well. But yeah, Bill Wurtz is great. Highly recommended. I keep trying that, it never works. I don't know why I bother. Alright, here we go. Yeah, he's great. Just check out some Bill Wurtz on YouTube. You'll thank me for it. You'll be good. So, one of the key things here for us to attain victory over Wily is definitely going to be getting to him with the right weapons in stock. So, I'm gonna have to learn some, like, weapons management, basically. That's going to be really important. And part of that's just going to be just playing it. Just play it over and over. You know, whatever. In other news, my other YouTube channel where I post my hypnosis videos. I've got 2 videos on there now. They're not really videos. It's really just audio with some nice graphics I slapped together. But got over 3,000 views between the 2 of them, and I'm coming up on just about 100 subscribers, like YouTube followers. Oh great, here's that flicker again. Flicker, be kind, please. Alright, yeah, that was not bad. That was not bad, especially considering the flicker was definitely not the best ever. So yeah, coming up on almost 100 followers, which is pretty good for, you know, a brand new channel with only 2 pieces of content and absolutely no advertising budget. All of the promotion I have done personally. Just promoting it all on my own. All on my own. Nice. What's down here? Oh, more of these. Is there, like, little bits of things that we want? Probably some quick. I don't know. Might not be necessary. Who's to say? Oh god, the flicker. Oops. That was bad. Oh my god, that was so bad. Epic fail, Inke. Nice. Really nice. Remember, girls, with a little bit of practice you can fail just like me. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way. This could be nice. Yeah, there we go. Wow. So I have to actually farm these things now. Just gotta farm them. Okay. Whatever's whatever. We'll just go right here and just keep shooting them. Oh, hi! Yeah. Yeah, should have known that was coming. Hello! Wow. We having fun yet? Big fun. Hello. It's Koyalia. Hello. Hello, hello. Koyalia says hi. Hey, Inke. Hello. Nice. How am I doing? Well, that thing I was just complaining about on my Discord server is definitely still, you know, a thing. And I don't, you know, people often don't seem to take me very seriously about that stuff, which, you know, is understandable, because who wants to deal with that? But, you know, got all 10 fingers and all 10 toes, as my mother used to say. I mean, she probably still says it, I stay away from her. Let's just say I didn't get the narcissism from nowhere. Yeah. My most attractive trait. The superficial charm. Koyalia says, nods. I take you seriously, I just wish there was something I could do to help. Yeah, that's the other problem is, I always complain to people who can't do anything. But the thing is, who can do anything? You know what I mean? That is like existential, frankly. Alright, we're moving along. We're doing this. Whoo! Up we go. Down we go. Alright, it's fine. That was fine. We even got like a life or two out of that. No big deal. Alright, don't jump down this ladder. Very bad idea. I am completely invisible. Wow. Alright. We seem to have worked out the sprite limits. I do want that 1-up for sure, though. Koyalia gives us a Lamau in chat. Dropping Lamaus. Ho! Down we go. Alright, what's here? What happens now? Oh, this stuff. I have this trans friend in the eastern half of Canada, and she's telling me about this nice date that she went on with this pretty and intelligent trans girl. And I was like, okay, how did you meet? How do you meet, like, nice girls? How do you do that? Nice girls who like girls and, like, want to do things in, like, a girl kind of context. How does that work out? I said. And she told me, of all the things, she told me that she met on Grindr. And I was like, get out of town, Grindr. Which I had always understood was just like straight up gay male territory. Like 100%. I thought that's all it was. So I just never thought, I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. For reasons that are understandable if you know some of the more complicated things about cis normativity and the way that, like, trans people are kind of treated. You know, for instance, if somebody does not accept your gender, you know, and they see you, like, quote-unquote acting like a girl or whatever, they think that you're trying to attract men. A lot of times. And I'm just like, ew. No, thank you. You know, give me a good femboy and we can talk. Like a really, really pretty femboy. You know, I don't mean to be picky or whatever, but I like what I like. You know, what do you expect me to do, right? So I'm like, okay, Grindr. Sure, why not? I want to meet somebody. I get on there, and sure enough, it is just a sea of dudes flashing their dicks at you. And I really am frustrated about it, to be honest. So frustrated that I got killed by a relatively easy boss here. That sucks. You know, everybody's like, use Bubble against this boss, but you know what? I don't see why I don't just use Metal, the Metal Blade. Yeah, you know, I have it, like, plainly stated in my profile. The first two things are literally, do not send me nudes without asking. Or, you know, without my permission. And the second thing is, I'm a lesbian. And yet still, I keep hearing from gay dudes. And they say, hey, beautiful. They say, hey, beautiful to me. Like, what do you think I'm like... Do you think I'm like 20 years old or something? I know what that means. I know what it means when a guy says, hey, beautiful to a woman. It means, I'm not actually interested in who you are as a person. I am flattering you because I want to fuck. I just block them. Like, I really hate that. It's so offensive. And I can just hear all the, like, cishet chud guys in the chat going, oh, we can't do anything right. We just want to compliment you. Blah, 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 blah. No. No. You're not fooling anybody. You think you're these brilliant master trolls. You're under a lot of delusions. Such as, for instance, confirmation bias. You know, it helps when you don't consider women to be people. Then you can disregard the ones that brush you off. And then you just focus on the ones that fall for your rapey grift. Frankly. And you're like, haha! Pickup artistry works. Like, no. No, you're just an abuser. I'm literally killing all of these dicks that keep coming at me in DMs right now. This is what is happening in this game. Do you recall the narrative of Mega Man 2 is, of course, Mega Woman is trying to get her hormones and trying to be accepted as a woman in society. There it is. You just gotta get through the tunnel of dicks. No big deal, girls. No sweat. Huh. Oh my god. It's enough to make me lose my composure. And that is what really makes me mad. You just made me stop being elegant for a minute. Don't accept it. It's not okay. We're gonna use Metal Blade. I'm sick of trying to do Bubble Lead on these things. Bubble Lead is for chumps. Well... Shit! God damn. Yeah, we did it! Nice! Nice, we did it. So there's a video that came out 2 weeks ago that's like an overview of Left Tube on YouTube. This video came out. I'm looking through my history now, and it's just a bunch of Bill Wirtz videos, to be honest. Bill Wirtz. A Practical Guide to Leftist YouTube by Noah Samson. This little YouTuber who had like 4K subs put out this video. This video has 375,000 views now, and their subs went up to like 35,000. Huge jump. Good video, really good. I liked it a lot. It made me want to be on it. You know, as like a leftist streamer, playing games, talking from a left perspective. As a trans woman, as our Queen Natalie has once said quite quotably. Koya Leah says, why I've stayed away from online dating apps in general. So many people treat it like a fucking meat conveyor belt. And you know, like... honestly, if it wasn't dangerous, like, somebody could literally, like, kidnap you and take you into, like, human trafficking and shit. Or, like, if, like... oh, if there weren't sexually transmitted infections, really don't like those, gotta be honest with you. I would do that. Whatever. I don't care. Who cares? That could be fun, right? Face it, we've all got that bimbo fantasy. Why do you think those files that shall not be named on this stream are so damn popular? It's pretty much because of that stuff. But, you know, reality is not so friendly as our fantasies. Oh, I was like a sub-pixel away from dying there. My god, that was tight. Very, very tight. When in doubt, use the goddamn metal blade. Alright, now who the hell's on the other side of this thing? Oh, it's that one guy. I think we use Quick Boomerang on him. Coelia says it could be, but I'm demisexual. I need the substance before engaging the senses. You know, you're valid, hun. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, sprite limit. I do not want to actually die here. I don't want to deal with this stage again. There we go. And there's another E-tank for me to pick up in the next stage anyways, so no problem. I mean, so I have both. I am romantic and I am, you know, frankly, I'm hypersexual and hyper-romantic. I'm like both to the max. So I could go for just the sex, for sure. There's a different dimension to it when you have the emotions and the connection, though. And you can do magic with just sex, but like the extra good magic happens when you have connection and insight and stuff. That stuff is super good. Right? Oh god! Coelia gives a mood. Yeah. It's one of them nights, folks. One of them nights. Yeah, we did it. Let's get this one up. One of the best things for bubble lead in this game, one of the best uses of bubble lead in this game. Whoop! There we go. Super nice. Yeah, I know. So, I remember the first time I came through this level, I was so freaked out about falling down a hole here. Oh, it's on this end. That's where it is. I was like showing off, like, there's no hole. That actually worked out for me because I just got a nice big, like, fill up here. Okay, there we go. Come on. Alright, so then you go here and you grab it. And then you're good. Yeah, I got lucky there. Hail Eris. Thank you, goddess. Smiling down on me. Need that light shining down on me. Alright, our favorite part of the run. 100% favorite part. No sarcasm. This room is a joke, though. You just do that. No big deal. I should not be jumping down these ladders, though. I'm losing frames! Losing frames! But yeah. I go over here. Don't miss your trip. Down you go. This room and the next room are the hard ones. Defers. Get that one up though. That's nice. Not the frames! Poggers. Totally poggers. Yep, there we go. And here's the part that's hard. Damn you. I have 6 lives. Cute. 100% do not need them. Wish I could carry more E-tanks, to be honest. Okay, I tried to fire, but nothing came out. Which, you know, happens sometimes when you're a trans girl. Sometimes you go to fire and nothing comes out. That was like the lewdest thing I've said. Yeah, Koyalia knows what's up. Koyalia got it. Oh gosh. Yeah, Koyalia knows what's up. Alright, we're gonna cheese this. We're gonna cheese it. I'm gonna do this the cheap, lazy, scumbag way. Because I have not been studying the proper progression for doing this, like I should have been. Don't die! Damn, I missed that last one. Whatever. Whatever. It's totally whatever. Sprites were going crazy! Yeah, crazy up in here. I did it again. Stop doing that, Ink. Jeez. Now I gotta hope I get lucky and that these Sniper Joes give me ammos. Ammos from the Sniper Joes. For my crash bomb. We're getting close. If we can get past this, then we're going to be up against the final boss rush type stuff. The key is to have weapons ammo after this, though, because there is no more after this sequence. After this fight, You don't get no more. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's happening. I hate this. So sucky. Wow. Pretty rough stuff. Alright, made him respawn, so that's good. Good, good, good. Oh, nice! We need this. Big time. I am gonna need some health drops, though. Or, or we're not gonna get very far, to be honest. I won't be able to do anything up against this boss in the next room. This is not professional level Mega Man 2 play, in all honesty. And that's fine. Oh no. I'm sandwiched. Oh god. Yeah, it's over. I know it's over, and it never really began. But in my heart, it felt so real. Finally caught up on the second half of season 32 of The Simpsons. Which actually wasn't that bad in my opinion. Like, does it compare to, like, Golden Era Simpsons? No, of course not. It's completely different and everything. But I didn't hate it. And they had an episode that was, like, all about Morrissey and the Smiths. That was actually pretty great. I was really happy that, like, after all this time, there was a Smiths episode of The Simpsons. And it worked out pretty decently. Koyalia says, such a voice. Thanks. I have trained it a good deal. The idea is that it's gonna be my bread and butter and all. And I like the idea of that. So, you know. It's cool. I've been getting some really nice comments from people on like YouTube and Reddit and stuff about my content, my hypnosis files and things. Patreon is still pretty slim, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of work for that project. Oh, double damn it. You know what, I'm just... Oh, God. Really, really, really nice. Oh, jeez. Okay. I still need Crash Bomb, and I need air. Oh, a life! Great! Damn it! Damn it, double damn it. Oh, God. Oh. Koyalia says, bad time to go invisible. Yeah, right? Not like this. Oh, nice. Cool. I still need Crash. Koyalius is getting that rhythm down. Yeah, right? Mega Man 2 is a rhythm game, actually. As it turns out. Always has been. Ah, jeez Louise. Koyalius says every game is a rhythm game when you love rhythm. They mostly turn out that way if you play speed mode. If you do speed runs, a lot of it comes down to like rhythm. Yeah, in a sense. I don't need those anymore. I'm just losing frames when I do that. I need weapons, energy, please. Gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. No, no, no. Despawn the heck out of you now. Yikes. Wow, I'm really cramping up. Still need crash bombs, jeez. jeez. Okay. Oops! Get out of there! Oh, I do need those, actually, yeah. Thank you. Oops. Alright. Oh, I forgot about that. That's not good. Can't do that. This is a lot of fun to watch, I'm sure, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, yeah, here we are. Here we are. RNG be kind. Is like, honestly, I don't mind. That's because you are super sweetie pie. I think we've established that, right? Hey! Big gift for Inke. Nice. Nice. I'm just gonna body and take it. Yeah. Yeah. Lanterns is here. Kill and ye shall receive. I like it. Alright, we discovered the secret to getting just this one guy to respawn. Which is go until you can see the guy in the mech, and then turn away very quickly. Before he can follow you, like that. Oops. Yeah, we just died. Whatever, right? Whatever! I made a terrible mistake. I opened my windows at 6:15 tonight because the forecast said it was going to get down to a low of 62. So I'm like, oh, nice. I did not look at the humidity. I should honestly just, like, take a break and go and fix that, basically. How's it going, Lanterns? What's up? Did you know that I have hypnosis content free and available online for people? It actually is. It's there. It's in all the places. Lantern says, yes, ma'am. How polite. Very well mannered. Miss Ink likes. I guess if Natalie Wynn, of all people, gets stuck with the MILF appellation, then I really have no hope of not getting stuck with that now, do I? Lantern says farming recovery items. It's true, I am. That's exactly correct. I love how there's absolutely no way to avoid getting hit by that shot right there. That's just the coolest. That is such great game design. Really? I love it! Damn it. Lantern says, it's rough in Mega Man 2. Your voice sold me. Wait, what did I sell you on? Yeah. Yeah. I really just want another big drop. Oh, God. Oops, I did it again. Alright, good to know. That will not be enough. Coelia says, the stream? I know it's a tough game at times. Here to support and hear your voice. I've honestly lost track of what we're talking about. Sorry, bimbo moment. Oh, on this, sold you on being, oh, I get it, on being in the stream. Like, even though the game is, giving me a very hard time. It's being an extremely bratty sub. I did not consent to this levels of brattiness here, Mega Man 2. It's really, you're crossing some boundaries here for me. What is mine? Lanterns wants to know my favorite scary movie? My favorite scary movies, there's 3 of them, and I'll give an honorary mention to another one. And of course, they're the best horror movies, or scary movies, whatever you want to call it. In chronological order, Night of the Living Dead, the original, George Romero, Night of the Living Dead, black and white. Don't F with it. It's great just the way it is. None of the colorized versions, none of the remakes. Leave it alone. Night of the Living Dead. It's glorious. Nearly perfect. Impossible to improve upon. Number 2 would be Alien, 1979. The original Alien film. Oh, the end of Night of the Living Dead. Well, that was extreme. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, Lantern says I love the ending. Well, sort of. Like, exactly. Then let's not spoil it for anybody who, you know, there's a lot of cool things in the world to see. So if somebody hasn't, you know, gotten to Night of the Living Dead, don't want to spoil an incredible breakthrough ending that it achieved. But yeah, exactly. It's brilliant. It was such a master stroke to have that ending. Oh, God. Hoyalia says, you're sweet. Thanks. Thank you. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do here other than what I'm doing. It's ridiculous. Okay. Speaking of scary movies, which I didn't mention the third one, but I'm gonna say this real quick. Don't let me forget to mention the other 2 movies I wanted to mention. I'm actually gonna be streaming some, like, horror and Halloween themed content on my Discord server in the coming 2 months or so. Worrying about spoilers for such an old movie, very sweet. Well, I mean, I think it's just realistic, and really, the vibe I get from most people when they go ahead and spoil something on the basis that it's been out for a while, I just think it's inconsiderate. I think that they are... A lot of people who do that, they're getting a kick out of it. They're like, haha, I've had this thing and now you can never have it. Whereas I actually love these movies, and I want people to get everything out of them that they can and should get out of them. So yeah, my Discord server, we're gonna be streaming a variety of things to make sure that, you know, it's inclusive. People who, you know, don't have quite the same tolerance levels that some of us, like me and Curlian, have. And to be clear, I'm not like a Cannibal Ferox fan by any means, mind you. Couple of, like, classic horror movies I dislike would include, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. A lot of people talk that one up, including James Rolfe from Cinemassacre, aka the Angry Video Game Nerd. I tried to give it a shot. I watched it for about a half an hour, and I just did not like it. I didn't like the characters, and I thought it was slow and boring, and I wondered what the purpose of it was, in all honesty. I was like, movie, what are you doing? Why are you a thing? Why is this happening to me? Can't really body through for that. I would just die. Okay. Okay. The first one is pretty brilliant, and, not to spoil anything, it's actually kind of like an anti-factory farming work. That's really kind of what's going on there, because the problem for a lot of people who don't care about factory farming is they don't think about what it's like to be the animal that's going to be turned into meat in one of those places. And that's what the film, that's a big part of it, is kind of a vegetarian shock message. It's very proto-PETA. Proto-PETA. So yeah. Come to my Discord server. Ask me for an invite. My number third, not in any order, the third of my favorite horror films that I'm going to mention due to chronological order is The Thing, 1982, directed by John Carpenter, which is just brilliant on every level. Every level, it's perfect. Never mind the fact that, like, it has absolutely hands down the best creature effects of all time. Never been surpassed. Unlikely to ever be surpassed. They really should have given us something better to farm here. Like, how do they expect you to get past the boss rush and then have weapons to fight Wily with? It's ridiculous. The 2011 prequel could have been pretty good if they had kept the practical effects. There was a bunch of really nice practical effects work that was done for that movie, and at some point during post-production, it was just thrown out. Somebody who was in charge, probably not the director, probably some kind of money person, a producer or something, was like, no, we need to do CG, because CG is what people do now. And, it sucked. Sucked bad. They must have saw the bill. I mean, it was already done, though. That's what... And you have to pay more to do the CG. It just was stupid. It was terrible. They ruined the movie. It would have been fine. Kind of a bit of an excessive thing altogether. We didn't need a prequel to The Thing. I don't think it's a film that really benefits from a prequel because, like, you know what's gonna happen, you know? It's pretty much just like, hey, did you like the atmosphere and the issues in The Thing? Here, have some more of it. And an honorary mention is a very recent film. I think it technically has a release date of 2020 because it was on some, like, indie film festival circuits, is Vicious Fun, which is one of the most, like, appropriately named movies to come out in a long time. It was everything I wanted it to be. Everything. It was... I was overjoyed watching it. It was so good. So good. Beautiful. Great revival of that, you know, again, that John Carpenter kind of like atmosphere and bylighting and stuff. Good characters, good pacing, good arc. The kills in it weren't like out of this world by any means, but they were enjoyable. I know that probably sounds gruesome for me to say, or ghoulish, you might say. But, Koyalia and I, also known as Zelphie, we talked about this on my server when this topic came up. You know, there's a couple of levels that I enjoy gore from. I enjoy it from a technical level. I enjoy it as kind of a wow, they went there kind of place. Alright, we've got plenty of item 1. What do we have? What do we need? I think we have enough of everything. I think we do. I think we're gonna go for it. Alright, are you ready? We're gonna go for it. Actually, I should have saved that. That was a little foolish of me. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Haha! Did the old dodgeroonie. Oops. It'd be pretty shameful if I got killed here. Not gonna lie. Oh god, that was bad. How do you... Okay, probably just like this. And I'm out of Crash Bomb. I'm out of Crash Bomb. That's it. That's it, folks. There's literally nothing to do here. Cue the gif of James Rolfe going, FUCK! Just like that. You know, real big close up. What if I touch it? Okay, whatever's fine. Lantern says, I can handle the gore if it fits in the film, but I have gore for gore's sake. But have gore for gore's sake and never a good idea. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of movies. I don't like the giallo kind of gore. I don't like the way it looks. I think it's kind of ugly and stuff. Bothers me. It feels kind of sickly to me in a way that I don't enjoy. Of course, Jay Ballman of Red Letter Media loves it because he's a sick little fuck. I love him though. I love Red Letter Media. Coelia says, I'm not super familiar with horror. Scariest I've ever seen were Cloverfield and Blair Witch Project. Yeah, Coelia is not a horror movie person. Which hopefully we'll find something that she can like. Look but don't touch. Okay. Right? This is why I refilled on item 1, because I was like, there's a good chance I'm gonna die. Lantern says, try a good comedy horror. I saw 2 a few nights ago. Yeah, maybe. Ernest Scared Stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of a classic. Kinda. It's kind of a pile of junk, but it's kind of a classic too. Not to like shit in anyone's coffee, but it's kind of a piece of junk. Although Eartha Kitt is amazing in that movie. But Eartha Kitt is amazing just in general, so you know. Ergo, etc. Alright, not doing too badly here if I can avoid getting hit by anything. Oh, you know what? I forget I need to fill up. I need to fill up all the way, because all those little bastards respawned. Really just cruel here. Cruel Angel's Thesis. Lanterns. Coelia said, Ernest Scared Stupid is zany to the max. Lantern says, girls with balls and John dies at the end. Yeah, I like John dies at the end. That might be a little too scary for people who are sensitive to horror movies, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Coelia says John Dies at the End was an incredible book, and the movie kind of paled in comparison. I still was hoping that they would make the sequel, because movies are easier to watch than books are to read. Especially for an old girl like me. I never have enough time to read anymore. I need a domestic servant. I need somebody to get in here and and do a good amount of house chores. So I don't have to worry about it. Come on, Inke. Don't you want to beat Wily? Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you want to go apeshit? Lanterns and Wily are talking about the movie now. Channel Mega Man 7. I'm not sure what that means right now. Honestly, I'm getting pretty tired. Definitely made a huge mistake opening the window tonight. Later it's gonna be nice, like 10, 11 o'clock it's gonna be nice, but right now it's humid, wicked bad, gross. Not a happy Inke. No spoilers! Spoilers for what? What are we talking about? Mega Man 7? Talking about Mega Man 7 spoilers? Please speak in complete sentences. If you just say yes, I'm not going to know what you're responding to. There it is. Okay, the ending of Mega Man 7, that was the one on Super Nintendo, right? I hated that game. Mega Man's sprite was ridiculously way too large, and it ruins the gameplay. I mean, look at the size of Mega Man here, you know? They made him a little bit taller for Mega Man X, which was good. No problems there. But they made Mega Man so fucking big in Mega Man 7. I hated it. Felt like I was playing a baby game. Does this look like a baby game to anybody? Mega Man 2? It's not a baby game. This is a game for women. This is a game that separates the boys from the women. Yeah, that was fine. That it does. Especially in difficult mode here. Where the enemies take twice as much damage. It's crazy. Wily just wrote a wall of text. Honestly, it's not terrible. The problem with John Dies is that it's just too action-dense to turn into a movie. It needed to be a series. I'm in favor of that. John dies at the end of the series, I mean... Yes, please. You know, if I can't get my Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency Season 3... Yeah. Lanterns is doing a BRB. No problem. I love jump and shoot, man. I love it so much. I do some jumping, I do some shooting. Lives up to the name. It really does. They said, you know, let's make a game with a man who jump and shoot. Let's do that, like, Donkey Kong character, Jumpman, one better. Let's make a jump and shoot man. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna have so much pain in my hand and my wrist. My right hand is gonna be, and like the entire arm, the shoulder, yeah, I'm too tense. Oof. I also need a massage girl tonight. Somebody come over here and massage me. Coelia says it's the classic animation of the whole game. I know. I mean, look at that. That sprite right there, that jump sprite. Literally iconic. Proper iconic. Not Ubisoft iconic. Real iconic. Good stuff. Alright, we're full up on... Yeah, we're full up on Crash. I do want some more quick... I want some more quick boomerang. I might need it. This is worse than farming in Metroid, to be honest. The original Metroid on the NES. Like... At least with that, you could run around... You know, shoot some different enemies. I'm just, like, stuck here. Alright. Very friendly. Yeah, we'll just take that and we'll go. Thank you. Alright. Let's go. Damn it. Needed that bomb. Alright. Alright, we did it. We did it. I really wish I hadn't misfired one of them. Really, really wish I hadn't. But there it is. Here it is. I'm gonna cheat and confer with the damage table. Mega Man 2 damage chart. I think this is the one I want. Yes. And I made myself a little map in my notes. Alright. So, here we are. Heatman takes bubble lead, right? Yeah. I might actually wait on that because I could potentially beat him without taking damage. The first one you should really go after is Airman. Because he can be really hard to get past without taking damage. That's my thought process here. Alright, focus. Yeah, see, look at this. These patterns are totally ass. Oh. Oh god, he's gonna kill me. Alright, we got out. Nice. Let's go do Heatman. Get some free life, hopefully, here. Nice! Very nice. Coelia's on the edge of her seat here. Alright, Woodman. What would you use against Woodman? atomic fire? Probably just once, because we're gonna want that. We're gonna want that for the final fight here. What else is good? Woodman. Metal Blade is pretty good. Just do that. Get in there and just screw them up. Just get in there. Damn it. So close. Alright, we got him. Dodge that bullet. Bubble Man. Super easy. Let's do him. There we go. Quick Man. What do we use on Quick Man? Flash? Yeah, Time Stopper. And then what? You can't just hit him with the one thing, I'm sure. You gotta hit him with more than that. So, Metal Blade. Yeah, Metal Blade. Oh no! I'm reading something wrong. Oops. Am I? Yeah, difficult mode. Okay, Quick Man. Quick Man. Time Stopper. Just Mega Buster. Alright, not bad. Not too bad. Crash Man. Clearly is getting totally poggers up in here. Super easy. Metal Man is the biggest joke of all, of course. Well, let's do Flash Man first. Because Flash Man is harder. I'm probably going to take damage from him. Ooh, with the dodge! Damn. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. We've got a chance here against Wily, folks. We got a real chance against Wily here. Big, big chance against Wily. True story. And then we want Mega Man. Mega Ban? Can you get banned from Mega? That's a good question. To boss weakness. Yeah, this is a good one. Shoutouts to videochums.com for their info situation here. Alright, Wily Machine. Atomic Fire. Which I've strategically kept. Alright, here we go. Then we can do this. Yes! Yeah, there's a secret weak point underneath the platform. If you hit it with Crash Bomb, he's gone in one hit. Yes! Yes! Alright. It's just us and the bubble lead right now. Do I have enough ammo? That's the big question. Did I use up too much bubble lead? Oh, I think I have enough. This is it. one chance. We get one chance at this. If we run out of bubble lead in this fight, all we can do is just take all our deaths and start over from the beginning. We've got all the E-tanks in the world, virtually. We've got like 3 E-tanks. So I'm not worried about taking damage. What I need to prioritize is landing every shot. We can do this. I'm beating Mega Man 2 difficult mode tonight. You're watching it. It's happening. So sick of you, Wily. You're done tonight. I'm not going to see anything happening in chat right now. Just so you know. This one's for all the trans girls, trans boys, and NBs out there who don't have access to their proper medical care because of a heartless system that doesn't provide resources or support. You're all going down. I'm taking you down, crypto-fascist scum. What have you got? What have you got? Is this it? You're done. Pathetic. Read you like a book. I got too much power. You can't stop me. This is it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, that's right. Bow down before the great Miss Inke. Heart pulse in chat. Heart pulse in chat. Wow. I am now somebody who can say that I have beaten Mega Man 2 in difficult mode. Legit. Beaten it. I haven't beaten the whole game from start to finish in one segment. To use the lingo of the speedrunning community. You know, segmented runs. This was a segmented run. But in terms of like the old school, back in the day, when you just had your TV, your NES, your Mega Man 2 cartridge, and your controller, not even a NES Advantage. Basic controller. I did it. Coelia says, congrats. This has been so fun to watch you get to this point. Thanks. Feeling a lot of pride right now. You know, as a kid, I loved Mega Man. Just as a figure, as an icon of the culture. Great design, great aesthetics, very cool, very compelling kind of tone and everything, you know. Great music, obviously, great art, great game design, but it was completely insurmountable to me as a child. Absolutely beat this game. And like a month ago, when I beat normal mode on stream, I really didn't think difficult mode was going to be possible. Even just to get through the first 8 stages. But it wasn't nearly as hard as I kind of psyched myself up for it being. There's a lesson here about, like, trying something and... Oh, you know, I watched a video last night comparing Gurren Lagann and Evangelion. And, you know, they were saying, you know, they were literally saying the same thing. Just, like, try something that you think is impossible. Give it an effort for a while, you know, see what happens. Yeah, it was a pretty cool video. Granted, it's outdated because it only took into account Neon Genesis Evangelion and the end of Evangelion. It did not work with it did not work with any of the new theatrical edition, aka Rebuild of Evangelion. Yeah. And so, which I think it would have been great if they did. If they went, okay, let's talk about Neon Genesis Evangelion, because that came first, and Imaishi worked on Eva. It was one of his first jobs, like, ever, I think. And then talk about Gurren Lagann, which in many ways is going to be a reaction to Eva, naturally, obviously. And then, you know, I wouldn't rule out the possibility that new theatrical edition Evangelion is, in some degree, to some amount, a response to Gurren Lagann. Not, like, to a huge degree. If I were telling somebody, like, the top 5 major points of, like, the factors that make new theatrical edition what it is, I probably wouldn't bring up Gurren Lagann, but, like, you know, if you know anything about anime, you know what a splash Gurren Lagann made. Very noteworthy anime. And Imaishi worked with Anno, so, you know, I gotta imagine that Anno is familiar with it. At least somewhat. So, you know, and I think that kind of shows. Not to spoil anything, but, like, especially with Evangelion 2.0, you cannot advance. The way that plays out in the climax of the film, yeah. Those of you who know what I'm talking about. I didn't even plan to stream tonight. I was just like, let's just get some practice in, let's do some runs, let's do some attempts. Ugh. Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, pretty cool surprise. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. While we're here and we're cooling down, any questions? Anything anybody wants to know or ask me, or any conversation topics? Whatever's good. I can badmouth some more horror movies I didn't like. Oh, this song's pretty good, actually. Um, I'm in the middle of rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and today I finished watching the season 3 finale, and it still makes me cry. It still makes me cry. And I see its shortcomings more than ever now, especially, you know, the toxic masculinity, especially with characters like Xander and stuff. But I still love it. It's still a really important show. I mean, it really elevated, I would say, television series villains. Because you've got some really interesting, nuanced, three-dimensional villains. And things happen with them that you genuinely don't expect, but, like, fit and make sense. And that's one of the things that I've been noticing, rewatching it this time, is just like good villains. Very good villains. So my third file is, yeah, this station is pretty good, actually. What even is this here? Coverstream.rainwave.cc. I just, you know, the stream name is Rainwave Covers. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. The usual stream we go to, the Nintendo Radio, was down tonight. So I have a playlist on Winamp of just a bunch of like gaming music related internet streams that I put together a while back. If you go through my video on demand archive on YouTube, you'll see a series of videos that I was going through, and I was just rating milk drop presets. And that's why the milk drop visualizer is so good now, is because I fine-tuned it to play things at the right frequency. Because the higher you rate a visualization on milk drop, the more frequently it will come up in the random, in the shuffle. And there's other settings you do too, like how they crossfade and how often and various things like that. That that part's easy to set up. So at that time, I had this collection of internet radio stations, and like God, I don't know. That was a while ago. Oh, I recognize this song. What's this from? That's gonna bug me. It's a really good cover. Lanterns knows. Nice, nice. Gold star for Lanterns tonight. Koyalia says, haha, I was wondering about that. Never seen the visualizer so hypnotic before. Yeah, that's my visualizer. I made it hypnotic because, you know, it's my visualizer. Lantern says, there's been a song by David Wise that I've been looking for over 10 years. Wow. I can relate also, by the way. And Lantern says, yes, this is a cover of a song from Donkey Kong Country, which is beautiful music. Lanterns ask if I made visualizer. No, I didn't actually make them. This is Milk Drop 2, which was a fairly standard visualizer with Winamp, like 10 or 12 years ago or more. It's my favorite visualizer. I think it's beautiful. And it just came with, I don't know, seemingly thousands of presets made by a wide variety of contributors. And see, what you can do is you can bring up this F5 menu. Okay, there's that. Okay, with F6 you see the rating. And I think you use like the plus or minus keys, the plus minus keys. I wrote down the I have hotkey map here. Yeah, plus and minus allow you to rate the current preset. Oh, bummer. Lantern says their OBS won't pick up the visualizers that well. That's too bad. Koyelia says, I think a lot can be interpreted from the amount of time I spent looking for good milk drop presets back in the day. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know how like we talk about how there's a lot of like signs of being a trans egg Frankly, I think there's a lot of signs of being like a hypno-fetishist egg. Like, you know there's something that you like. You know that something's up. But you don't quite know what it is. But sometimes you see something and you just like it a lot. And you're like, I want to look at this more. Or I want to read this part of this book more. Or I want to watch this cartoon episode again. And this part over and over. There's this great episode. Okay, so the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon is not good. I'm just saying it. The original 5-part miniseries definitely has its merits, and it's better than the rest of the series. But once you get to the series proper, my god, the writing, the animation, the art, consistency, you know, continuity checking, the whole thing is garbage. It's so bad. It's insulting. It's insulting what they shoveled out into the slop troughs for children back then. Really, it's amazing that any of us can string a sentence together. I'm sorry. If you have a lot of nostalgia for Ninja Turtles, nobody has more right to nostalgia to Ninja Turtles than me. One of my earliest memories was the cartoon being advertised as sneak previews before it even actually aired. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, what are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And they mean the world to me. But that cartoon is garbage. But there's this really fun episode where there's this mind control ray. And it affects a ton of the, like, semi-main cast, like secondary characters like Vernon and what's her name? April's little friend there. The mousy one. I forgot her name. I know it if I hear it. Anyway, a bunch of people get hit by this mind control ray, and they're all doing the classic Frankenstein black and white movie pose. Which I'm not super crazy about. That can be fun, but it's not really entirely my jam. But the part I really liked is them mindlessly monotone, just like repeating over and over, "You command, I obey." Like, yes. Why is this so nice? I like this. Yeah. Coelia says, hot takes. Everyone I knew saw TMNT as a kid. I didn't see it until I was 16. Almost unwatchable at that point. LOL. Yeah. 100%. Absolutely. There were some interesting things, too, that happened with it. In, like, the last season or two of the original cartoon run, they really tried to change things up. They tried to make it edgier to fit with what was happening. Because, like, by that time, Batman the Animated Series and X-Men and Wildcats, you know, we had fully entered the age of Image Comics. It was definitely 90s in full effect. And Ninja Turtles tried to do that. Interesting attempts. Definitely. Still lacking. This is pretty, though. What is this? I want to hear it. So this is Ashes of Dreams from Near Music Concert CD. Keiichi Okabe. Yeah. I love it. It's so pretty. Wow. I'm gonna have to get a copy of that. Definitely. I'm looking it up right now. I don't want to forget. I actually have a playlist for just like beautiful music. Ashes of Dreams. Wow, what a name. Music concert CD. Yeah, I found it. I'm posting it on my Discord server. 100%. Oh no, internet cutting out. Hold strong, Koyalia. Yeah, I'm posting this. I love this. It's so nice. Holy cow. It's going in the feels. Because I'm definitely catching feels here. Heard this on stream. I love it. Sorry if I'm not making very good television right now, but it's late. We're chilling. It's cool. Completely forgot what I was talking about. Ninja Turtles? Yeah. Mind control. Being a hypno fetishist egg. 100% real. 100%. So yeah. Again, feel free to drop in any topics of discussion or any questions, anything that you want to ask me, anything that you want to know. Koyelia says, that was interesting, getting the notification live while hearing you send it on server, Lamau. Oh, because you got the notification that I was posting it while I was announcing it on stream. Yeah, it's like I'm a real person happening, and that's really me, and I hypnotize people. And that's me too. I like that part. I gotta find some more hypnotic subjects in person. I really like doing it in person. Doing it on video is pretty good. But like, I always feel like I'm giving the subject the greatest degree of safety when we're actually in person together, because like whatever happens, I'm actually there. Like if something terrible starts to happen, some kind of emergency or catastrophe starts, not because of my hypnosis, but just like life, stuff happens sometimes, then like I'm there and I can make sure that they come back up and everything's dealt with, and that's good, would be better. Especially like when you feel intimate with somebody, when you have like a personal connection and you can hypnotize them while they're like actually lying on your body. Oh wow. 'Cause when they really drop hard, because they just like melt into you. They get like totally boneless. There's a moment where just like this last bit of tension that their subconscious was holding on to kind of just like habitually just like gives way, and they just like completely sink into you. Yeah. Definitely clapping for that. Koyelia says, I like that part too. Gosh, lag's gonna make that seem like it's about something different, Lamau. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the hypnosis in person stuff. Absolutely. This is a really great stream. The music, the internet radio stream. Very nice. Hopefully a bunch of it doesn't get content ID'd wicked bad. Yeah, check it out. Rainwave Covers Radio. It's right there. Super easy to find. Highly recommended. So I've been streaming for like 2 hours and I haven't once done any call to action. I'm not being professional tonight. I was just like, I need to do something. I'm in a mood. I need to do something. Let's flail our body uselessly against the citadel of Wily's fortress. Oh wait, we won. Nice. I beat it. I won. So yeah, you know, if you enjoy the stream and stuff, definitely subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Hit that bell icon so you get notifications. If you're watching on VOD, please give a thumbs up. Share the video to anybody in any place that you think might like it. You know, if there's a cool, kinda NSFW friendly retro gamer forum I'm not super aware of, let them know. Let them know that I do this irregularly and I'm awesome. Any leftists? Oh yeah, God, I don't think... See, I need that in my life. That's what I need. That's the kind of sub that I need. I need the sub that's like, Miss, you haven't had any water in the last hour. And I'll be like, oh, good pet. Thank you, dear. And give him a pat on the head. Couple of good girls, and then I'll tell her that she can nuzzle my ankle for a few minutes, you know? Good time was had by all. Yeah, you know, share it around. Any left social spaces. Again, we have a very serious point of contention, which is that I pretty much unflinchingly support Natalie Wynn. And I know a lot of people hate that. And believe me, like, I sympathize. I really do. But that's where I am. You know, I've looked into this stuff pretty extensively because I honestly do care. And, you know, I'm in favor of her, basically, and I believe in her. Cute. That's cute, Zelphie. So, you know, that's going to be a point of contention in left circles. But, you know, if they don't hate ContraPoints, and they're not in love with Vosh, because I don't like Vosh. I don't like him. Honestly, to me, he's like if Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson had a child. He's like right in between the two of them to me in terms of his tone, the way he talks, the superior fucking attitude that he has. Like, excuse me, that's my shtick. Don't give me that, you agender scoundrel. And I really don't like his whole gender abolitionist position, you know. I think, you know, if as a culture we reach that kind of naturally, then fine, but we're not going to get there without dealing with transphobia first. And, you know, and we're not going to deal with transphobia first if we jump to, well, gender's fake, so, you know, if you, that's not going to work out. And I have some sympathy. Obviously, somebody in 2021 who's just like, abolish gender, odds are pretty high that person is agender and can't understand why it matters so much to those of us for whom it does. People who have a lot of gender. Like a lot of the folk in my Discord server, you know? So, And that's my biggest problem with Voss. She's got a lot of good positions on a lot of policy issues. I don't think he's a compassionate person. He just doesn't strike me as genuinely compassionate. Like for instance, Mildred on Thought Slime. I don't like the way she talks sometimes, especially about like her dunk subjects. You know, I don't love that entirely all the time. But she is a genuinely compassionate person. And to clarify, her most recent video on Thought Slime displayed her pronouns as any/all. And if you know me, if you know me at all, then you know that if somebody tells me any pronouns are fine, I'm going to use she, her. Because that is the Inke way. Just pushing that feminization button. Anyways. I've watched every fucking video that she's done. She's a very compassionate person. She gets frustrated, she gets angry, and she wants to be entertaining in her videos, which I think is valuable and important. You know, we need people in the left. We need a lot of people in the left, actually, who aren't all theory. You know, people who have a more or less well-informed left position, but are here to provide entertainment, because humans need entertainment. And, you know, to talk about media without necessarily digging into all of the reading, you know? Like, there's people who are like, is Jenny Nicholson really left tube? And I'm like, yes, because I can watch her and I'm never upset on, like, you know, a gut level. Sometimes her takes are a little grating for me. There was a while where she was she would laugh at like the whole MCU stuff and talk about it the same way that she talks about Star Wars and things. And I did not appreciate that. I'm a little closer to that these days. What If has been pretty decent though. That's something we can talk about. Marvel's What If. We're 3 episodes into this series now. First episode didn't blow me away. Gotta be honest with you. I love Captain Carter. I think that's great. I don't want to spoil things too much, but I need to reference... How do I say... What they did to put Steve back in the field, I thought was really cute. Very... I enjoyed the dramatic irony of that a good deal. But it just didn't work, in my opinion, as an episode of television. It actually suffered more from the issue that Red Letter Media, you know, criticized the actual Captain America: The First Avenger film, where it just felt like, you know, so much montage. Like, to me, Captain Carter should have been... That's a whole movie. Give me the whole movie. So it just felt kind of rushed, and it didn't do that much for me, and I was kind of frustrated with the way it ended. But then episode 2 was amazing. I loved it. I loved episode 2 so much. 9 out of 10. So good. So good. I don't want to spoil anything. But, you know, I mean, if you know, like, thing 1 about episode 2 of What If, you know that it's about, Chadwick Boseman's character of T'Challa, who in the core continuity was Black Panther. But this is What If, where things turn out differently, and I loved it! So much better than... I don't want to spoil anything, but they kind of mashed his character up with another character, and I loved him in that position way more than the actual original core continuity. Because that fucking character is so frustrating and annoying to me. Like, the last person I would want to be around. Dear God. Terrible. Terrible. But, yeah. Episode 2 was excellent. And episode 3 was pretty good. It didn't blow me away. I thought it was interesting. It pulled me along. The reveal of who was doing the whole, who the antagonist of the situation was, I thought, oh, that's cute. It didn't blow me away. But I thought, yeah, okay, I can see that. Sure. Cool. Nice. And I liked how the episode ended pretty decently. So yeah, I'm watching What If, definitely. I think I am going to skip Shang-Chi. When they first announced it, I was excited for it because I actually used to read Shang-Chi comics back when I was in, the 8th grade. I was a Shang-Chi fan. I got a big pile of comics from a friend of my mother's. This guy that she knew through work. And he had all of these Marvel comics. And he didn't have a young, nerdy type of person to bequeath them unto. And so I received them. There was a bunch of G.I. Joes, which were okay. Not really my bag, but not bad as comics go at the time. Bunch of Conan the Barbarian, which were kind of cool. Obviously now, if I read them, I would be like, this is toxic, that's toxic, 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 toxic. But I enjoyed them back then. And, some random X-Men comics and things, and a bunch of Shang-Chi. And I liked Shang-Chi. That worked for me. That worked really good for me. So when they first announced they were doing a Shang-Chi movie, I was like, nice! Talk about going to the C-stringer list. And I was excited. And then the trailer came out, and I was just like, why are the 10 rings on the arms? That's not Shang-Chi. Why are you doing that? And it just, honestly, it's indistinguishable to me from that Snake Eyes movie, which interestingly enough is also a G.I. Joe property. Oh my god, the honest trailer that was done for Snake Eyes? I think it was actually for the first 2 G.I. Joe live action films. So funny. Served him up good. So Shang-Chi, I'm probably gonna pass. And it's gonna be the first Marvel movie I'm gonna be taking a pass on, actually. I really wished I'd passed on Black Widow. That's probably a big part of what's motivating me right now. Black Widow was such a giant pile of meh. Really, really, really unhappy with that movie. Very disappointing as a send-off for Natasha. I wish they hadn't done it. I wish they just left it alone, frankly. Did not enjoy it. I am pretty excited for Spider-Man No Way Home, especially after the trailer came out. It could still be a total disaster, but I'm into it. I like what I'm seeing so far. I really want them to progress Peter's character, though, because they've kind of done the same thing 3 times. Not exactly the same, but he's kind of in his own little phase 1, I think, where he needs to learn some basic life lessons and grow up. Spoiler alerts for Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home. In Homecoming, he's got his head in the clouds. He has an idealized concept of what superheroes are, what the Avengers are, what it's like to be them. And he's got, a childish idea of what matters. It's almost kind of picking apart one of the biggest problems with a lot of rom-coms, which rom-coms, to be dramatic, are largely based around big displays, you know, one big show, whereas real relationships are built brick by brick, day to day. And that's what Spidey needed to learn in that one. And it was great. Homecoming is great stuff. I'm a fan. Far From Home, of course, there's a lot we can say there about military stuff that's frankly disturbing. But putting that aside, you know, it is a movie about another layer of his naivete. You know, and I would say a big part of it is about his belief in himself. You know, he's not really using his Peter tingle, or he's kind of lost it for most of the film. It's the Spidey sense, but they're being cute with the writing. They call it a Peter tingle. He's lost it because he's going through a lot of self-doubt. Because he knows he's the heir apparent to Zelphie, so lewd. To the whole Tony Stark thing, and it's freaking him out, you know? And, yeah, good story. I like how it develops. There's a lot of great set pieces. Zendaya is still transcendent. I love how her character is written. Every time I watch that movie, I'm delighted by Zendaya's Mary Jane. You know, it's great. It's really great. And, I don't want to spoil anything, but interestingly enough, Part 3 for MCU Spider-Man, No Way Home, actually lines up very similarly to Evangelion 3.0, You Cannot Redo. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Interestingly. Coelia said, Black Widow was my first skip for Marvel. Sad it was the right move. Yeah, I wasn't hopeful for it, but I thought I just kind of needed to see it so that I knew what people were saying more thoroughly in reviews. Like, I was pretty sure, you know, Red Letter Media was going to do a video and stuff, so yeah. Such a shame. And I'm pretty interested in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I think it's called. I like how No Way Home is kind of leading into that. Marvel, I don't know whether it's like brilliant or annoying. They are doing so much work to really sell people on the concept of the multiverse. Like, they're trying real fucking hard to make sure that people, like, get the idea and that they hear it all, you know? Because, you know, they started laying the foundations for that as far back as Ant-Man, I would say. And then, obviously, Avengers Endgame, and then Far From Home toyed with it. Was a fake out, actually, turned out to be. But I liked that. And then basically 50% of the point of the Loki TV series was to go, alright, multiverse is happening now, we're doing it. And it's cute because on a meta level with Marvel, what they're saying is, with the Loki series, because part of the context of the Loki series is, you know, there was this multiverse and there was a war between them and we won. And that is a meta comment that there was the Netflix series, you know, your Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Defenders. There was the ABC stuff with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter. And there was conflict between them and the actual like base MCU, the theatrical presentations. And they were destroyed, and they are no longer part of the ongoing continuity. And now we have this new multiverse happening, you know? And that's a little cute. Like, it's kind of skeevy a little. It's kind of like, it has this kind of gloaty kind of energy to it. But, whatever. It's Marvel, who cares? Who cares anymore? You know, it's not Phase 2 anymore. We don't have the glory that was Phase 2. Which was so fucking amazing. Oh my god. Iron Man 3, Winter Soldier, Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. Ridiculous run of movies. And frankly, I'm partial to Thor Dark World. Yeah, it doesn't have a very good villain, but I like a lot of it. It's got good set pieces, good design, the characters are consistent, unlike what happened later. So that brings me to Thor, what's it called? Like, Love and Thunder or something? I forget what the hell it's called. It's going to be the 4th Thor movie with Natalie Portman. I have to skip it, which really sucks because I love the idea of Natalie Portman being Thor. I want that. But I can't stand Taika Waititi. I can't stand him. He just gets on my nerves so bad. Oh god, I hate it. I really... Oh. So frustrating. It's like 80% of like everything that I hate in MCU right now is so typified by him and his whole thing. And like every time I go into the IMDb app to go into my like series and my episodes and rate episodes of shows I'm watching, I gotta see the little thumbnail of What We Do in the Shadows season whatever that's coming out now. And frankly, I just don't want to see it. I don't like it, okay? I don't like Taika Waititi, and I don't like Bob's Burgers. Alright, I'm done. I'm not going to complain about that anymore. I don't know what else is even happening with Marvel. There's going to be a She-Hulk. You know, it could be great, it could be totally boring. It very much could go either way. I think there's something coming called The Eternals. I don't hold out a lot of hope for that. You know? Personally. I just don't feel like Marvel is in the same place that they were during Phase 2, where they took total nobodies and made great films out of them. Like, I really like Ant-Man and the original Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, you know, Marvel. Bleh. Koyelia says, I've kind of been calling the current state of MCU snap fever. There's this sanctimoniousness, and it started getting out of hand when with the mythos of how they resolved the snap. Interesting. I would like to hear more about that, for sure. Sometime, maybe not tonight. Typo, sorry. I'm not sure where the typo is. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah. When with... Oh, yeah. Oh, I get you. Started getting out of hand with the mythos of how they resolved the snap. Sanctimonious. It's one of those words that I hear all the time, but I never really find out what it means. I'm looking it up on dictionary.com app right now. I paid for the paid version of this app because I use it a lot and I wanted the full functionality. Sometimes I need examples used in a sentence. Alright, sanctimonious, making a hypocritical show of religious devotion, piety, righteousness. Interesting. Interesting. Sanctimonious. So are you talking about like how... By the way, I am going to spoil Avengers Endgame. It was a huge cultural event. It just happened like 2 years ago. Anybody who didn't see it, I don't think cares. But if you happen to be watching this 20 years from now on YouTube, I'm about to spoil Avengers Endgame, so I don't know, jump ahead a bit, okay? Are you talking about like how Tony like martyred himself, basically? And so it was kind of like a religious sort of illusion there? And like how profoundly his sacrifice was and is continued to be treated by the ongoing media? Is that what you mean by sanctimonious? Or are we just talking about like how they never really addressed the problems with Thanos's, you know, ideology? Which, you know, one of the things I like about Endgame is it reveals that it's a bullshit ideology. It was always just an excuse. Like, he never really... That was never his thing, really. He really just wanted power. And, you know... Now that I'm thinking about it, like... I don't know what the fuck to think. Because the Thanos that we get to know in the latter half of Endgame is a Thanos who has seen what happened to his future self, which then becomes an obsoleted timeline. And that might warp him. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Thanos... I don't know. Coelia says, yeah, and the decision to keep the memories, etc. of the snap. It signs off on Thanos' goal in a way. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I think from, like, a narrative point of view, like, as writers, if you're gonna do something as extremely massive as the snap in Avengers Infinity War, you cannot undermine that. If you undermine that later, you lose all of your credibility dramatically, like, indefinitely. You know? So they kind of had written themselves into the corner of, we need to keep this so that it matters. We can't just undo this. And also, the recovery from it, there has to be a cost. Because it's true with narratives, you kind of have to do that sort of thing. Just like rules of storytelling. You know, it's beyond writing. It's just having a story, basically. And this is why Curly and Light talks to me about the plot for her comic, Magical Stoner Karen, which you should all support on Substar. $5 gives you instant access to everything she's done for the comic. And it's amazing! I love Magical Stoner Karen. It's incredible. Honestly, my bestie is blowing me away. Like, to a degree that I don't know if I can convey. Like, it seems like every new batch of pages she comes out with, I am genuinely like, oh my god, look at my girl here! Look what she's doing! It's crazy! Just surpassing every expectation I had, by far. Just smashing the expectations, I tell you. What a queen! Magical Stoner Karen. You can follow her on Twitter at CurlyandL. Like the letter L. And, yeah. Support her comic. It's really amazing. I was doing calls to action earlier. So yeah, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, bell icon, like, share, subscribe, leave comments, please. Follow me on Twitter, at Ink Noir SFW for the Safe for Work version, at Miss Ink Noir for naughty bits and updates about my hypnosis content and stuff. If you are in a position where you're able to support my project on Patreon, you know, all of the patrons make work possible. Because if I'm not getting money from that, I have to get money from something else, and that means I have to be doing something else other than making the hypnosis. And I really wish I didn't have to think about money at all. Like, I really hate money. Don't want. It's like such a distraction. It's like if you ever read Harrison Bergeron, was that Vonnegut? Harrison Bergeron. Harrison Bergeron. Yes! Harrison Bergeron, which was in, I believe, Welcome to the Monkey House. Yes, 1968. Collection of Kurt Vonnegut short stories. Harrison Bergeron is a story of a dystopia where the highest good has been taken to be that everybody is equal. And the way the society tries to accomplish that, instead of lifting up people who need more, they literally hobble people who are exceptional in any way. So people who have a great love and talent for, like, ballet, for instance, are forced to wear ungainly weights and chains, and people who are beautiful have to wear ugly masks, and people who are very inventive and cerebral are forced to wear earpieces that randomly send bursts of noise at them to disrupt their thought processes. And that's what money is to me. Everything to do with it. Your paperwork, all your bureaucracy, taxes. I don't want to deal with it. That said, I'm not anti-tax. Because in a system that has money, taxes are one of the best ways that we can collectively achieve good things. Of course, most tax money goes to achieving evil fucking things like the military-industrial complex and subsidies to the real welfare queens, corporate America, which is polluting and destroying the world and polluting our culture with toxic messages. So, I really hate money. It's such a weight on my brain. I could just be creating and cooking good food and, you know, making love. Money. God. But I do need it, so if you support me on Patreon, that helps me do the hypnosis thing. Which I like, because it seems to be helping people. You know, I'm getting these comments. People really seem to get a lot out of it. And that's all I ever wanted, you know. And we're pretty deep into this random stream here. It's like 2.5 hours. I'll be real intimate and personal with you right now. When I was super, super little, remember I said that I was into Ninja Turtles? I was like 6 years old when Ninja Turtles came out, by the way. I loved that stuff. I loved the Ghostbusters cartoon. I was into He-Man when I was really, really young. I was like 4 or 5 years old. He-Man was big. I liked Spider-Man and Batman and things. I always wanted to be a hero. Like, I used to run around in the playground pretending I was a superhero, off to fight evil and protect people. And thinking that, like, I am fighting, like, real evil, hurtful thought patterns and things that have gotten into people's heads. Slaying the demons, if you will, like a certain Miss Summers. Which, if you read that stuff with any kind of literary mentality, you recognize that Buffy the Vampire Slayer operates as a series of metaphors about, you know, more insubstantial demons that we have to slay in our lives. That's just awesome. And I like doing that, and I hope that I can keep doing that. That would be good. It's, you know, and it's service to my goddess too, so that's good. And that's insubstantial. That's, you know, it's a spiritual goddess. That's not like having a dom that I call goddess, which, hook me up with one of those too, please. That would be nice. Yeah, Patreon, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Shoot me an email if you want to, missinknoir@gmail.com. Let me know if you want to get in the Discord server. We've got that, and it's good. Great people there. Coelia said, so much to do to stabilize my own situation first. Oh, I think I missed some good stuff here a little while ago. Hold on. Oh, I scroll. Can I scroll this? Yes. Where are we? Like, yeah, we can't really do this, but if it happened, it would be a good thing in the long run. Ouch. Yeah, the snap? Yikes. Well, you know, they're neoliberals, so they can't, like, really get into the real problems and real solutions. So, that's going to continue to be a problem. I mean, just look at how fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier ended. It was disgusting. Really gross. Coelia said agreed, but the problem was that they started treating all their ideas as, like, good social commentary propagated beyond Endgame. Yeah, well, I mean, they are a propaganda outlet. I mean, it's Disney. You know? 100%. Coelia says, so much to do to stabilize my own situation first. I'm getting to where I can help support the creators and lovely people I want to just as quick as I healthily can. Big heckin' mood about money and taxes. Yeah, absolutely. I never want any of my suggestions or requests to be injurious to anyone. So yeah, I mean, I'm not subbed to anybody's Patreon either. There's just no money for it. I don't, you know, it's not there. And, Coelia says, same girl, you're one of my heroes. I mean, as long as, you know, you have a postmodern understanding of it and, like, are fine with me being flawed as all get out. And, like, I screw up. You know, I hurt people sometimes. I try to do the right thing. I try to do good things sometimes, and I realize later that I completely overlooked something or was misinterpreting something. People got hurt, you know? And that's really hard. I keep trying to make myself into someone who never hurts anybody. I think I got an idea somewhere, like, deep down in my brain that, like, that's, like, maybe when I'll get love. You know, it's kind of like what Innuendo Studios talks about in Why Are You So Angry? The whole moralizing thing. And, like, people being concerned if they're going to go to heaven or not, so they have to have good moral character. So they don't want to face their moral failings. For me, it's different. For me, it's like, no, I need to actually be ethically perfect, or I'm going to suffer indefinitely and be alone and stuff, you know? And it becomes probably a self-fulfilling prophecy, because when something does go wrong, I go into catastrophe state, you know? My last long-term relationship was basically heaven for a solid 5 to 8 months. I don't remember exactly when, but it was like so perfect. And then one night I had some moderately bad, like, borderline traits flaring up, which I didn't really understand them very well at the time. I didn't know enough about borderline, and I didn't know enough about myself. I didn't have that diagnosis properly yet. And it was just like, it felt like the same old trap, you know? Like, why do I keep acting this way? And, like, being evasive and passive-aggressive and stuff. And I remember writing in my diary, oh, so this is how it starts. This is the beginning of the end. It doesn't get much more catastrophizing than that, now does it? Yeah. So... But you know, how do you change the way you think? You know? Isn't that what we've all been trying to get? Make the bad thoughts go away. Make me perfect. Yeah. Leah says, flawed heroes are the only heroes worth talking about, in my opinion. No one is perfect. We're all human. Probably bearing too much of myself on stream right now, but it's pretty deep, and I'll just do a little bit more. Honestly, with the background that I have, things that have happened to me, the way it shaped me, it's pretty alienating. You know, I feel very separate. I feel very disconnected from the rest of humanity a lot. You know, I don't choose to be that way. It's not something I like. It's definitely suboptimal. But it kind of becomes a catch-22. You know, once you get there, it's, again, with the kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. And it's like, and then it's like, oh, now it's true. And what I need is some help. Some help in kind of rewriting my narrative. You know? I would love to just, to have somebody that I felt safe enough with that I could literally forget my past. Just leave it behind. Who cares? You know? Don't need it. I guess, probably more than anything, the desire is to be in a state where I don't need it anymore. Because right now I have to have continuity because I gotta remember to avoid my abusers. You know? Just for an example. Heavy talks. Heavy talks. Koyelia says, to me, the first step is to stop the old thoughts in their tracks. The next step is to know you don't need to replace them with anything constructed. So, thought stopping is not what I recommend. I'm much more of the school of observing, of detached monitoring. you know, not trying to force them to stop, but instead being like, being able to be okay with them being there, paradoxically, robs them of a lot of their power. And being okay with them being there is different from being attached to them, being kind of stuck on them, believing in them, going for them, you know? So yeah, you neither attach nor reject. You let them pass by, and that's the best way to feed into the dissolution of those neural pathways. But yeah, this is same for sure. I'm a little high, so bad word choices tendency. Super valid, fam. No problems at all. You know, if I had to speak perfectly all the time, my gosh, I'd be in so much trouble. So much trouble. But when I say stop, what I mean is not to hold on to them. Coelia says. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I guess what I struggle with is feeling motivated. Feeling like there's a purpose. Feeling like there's a reason. A raison d'etre, if you would. Yeah. Coelia says, let them slip through the fingers when they're ready. So yeah. I get caught up in my own drama, I'll be honest with you. It happens. A little hard to avoid sometimes. That's how it is. That's how it is for now. Yeah, I am up, like, a lot later than I probably should have been. So I'm ready to wrap up. Any last words from anybody? I don't want to cut people. I hate the idea of, like, cutting people off when I end the stream. I don't like the idea that people are, like, not ready for it to be just, like, over. It just, like, stops. Like, imagine you had somebody over visiting your house, and you're hanging out, playing games, talking, and then, like, all of a sudden you're like, you know, alright, I'm gonna go take a shower, and then, like, suddenly the person was, like, teleported outside. Just like, nope. They're just gone. Like, oh, okay. A little jarring. Get their bearings. And I don't want for people to feel rejected. God, I'm always trying to, like, stop everybody from ever feeling a bad thing because of me. Ugh. Can't have it. Can't have it. Coelia says, been a great stream as always, Inke. Heart, pulse. And LOL, good analogy, XD. Thanks. Just the way my brain goes. Sometimes I read the way that, like, people get flirty and stuff in some of the Discord servers. And I'm like, damn. I want to write like that. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. I beat Mega Man 2 difficult mode. I beat it tonight. We did that. We did it. Which means Mega Man attempts coming soon? Maybe. That's literally bucket list material. Mega Man 1, the original. I've seen it done. One of my exes took it on as a challenge. Went from 0 skills all the way up and was able to beat it consistently. I was like, wow, that's amazing. That was like 4 years ago. So maybe it'll come back to me. We'll see. Anyways, until next time, please take care of yourselves. Be excellent to each other. Be excellent to others. and smash the fash. We've talked about this enough before. I think you get it. Watch my other videos. You hear what I mean.